Hey guys, it's Brad with Entrepreneur Secrets, and I just got off a training with Russell Brunson, and had a couple thoughts. And I got my new toy here that's not built for cameras or iPhones, but figured I'd give it a shot. I've learned two things: it's too heavy, but it doesn't look like the Blair Witch Project, so that's not bad. But back to what I was just talking about. So I was on a training. It was a pre-training for the 2 Comma Club X program, and something really came up for me, because one of the things that happened is right towards the end of the training, Cheyenne and I worked together at the home office, and we had to, she had to make a phone call for our other business. And so I was hardwired in to make sure we had a good connection for video and streaming and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, we're close to the end of Russell's presentation, Russell's coaching training. So I'm sure I'll be fine if we just switch. And so I switched over. So she was hardwired for the call she has to make. And sure enough, Russell sits down. He starts talking to us right towards the end, and it freezes. And I look at Cheyenne and say, so is this just an example or a lesson for our lives? Because how often do we sacrifice something that seems important in the moment, but we sacrifice the bigger picture, right? The thing that could change our lives, that will help our families, but we've sacrificed it for that thing in the moment. And it really got me thinking of how we approached 2 Comma Club X last year. And I had an amazing opportunity, and I'm just forever thankful that I was able to learn the things I was able to learn, that we were able to hit 2 Comma Club with one of our companies, and it was amazing. But I feel like we could have done more. And I'm sitting there thinking about, where were the things we didn't take advantage of? Like coaching that happened every single week from our 2 Comma Club X coaches that Russell paid to be there to guide us. We didn't take advantage of that every week. Like jumping in the community and truly contributing. I because of my head down nature, whatever the heck you want to call it, I didn't spend a lot of time in the community, and I thought it's because I was busy. But the reality is, it's because I didn't think I had anything to contribute. And the reason I felt that way is because I was feeling like a failure, right? I had success when I was in the military. I got out of the military and I played football at a Division I school at the University of Utah. I walked on and made the team. And in business, after that, I had gone out and I'd been successful, and I had hit almost my first million before I was 36. And I had all these successes, and then I was foolish and I lost it. And I got to a point where I had like $60 to my name. And I was trying to figure out, how am I going to feed my daughters? How am I going to pay my house payment? Can't pay my car payments. And I thought, because of those failures, that I had nothing to contribute. And I didn't really realize that until I was thinking about it today, is that that's why I didn't jump into the community and didn't contribute. I thought I had to be successful again before I really had something to offer, or before somebody would really listen. And I wish now I hadn't done that. I wish now I'd engaged more in the community, because the 2 Comma Club X community is like no other. Through trials and challenges, they have been there every step of the way, anytime we asked. We had a medical crisis this year, and for those of you who know about that situation, things are great. The doctors were phenomenal. We're not looking at transplants anymore, and the little one is home, right? And we're moving past that. But what happened when we had that come up was amazing, because I'm not a person who shares a lot of my private life, and we reached out to the community, and the outpouring of love and support and the offerings of help were unbelievable. And that's happened every time we've asked for help, even if it's just about a funnel or a sales strategy or a thing that we needed help with in in our process, the community was amazing. And so I had committed before Russell's training even today that I was going to be more active in the community. I was going to help where I can, encourage always, and do what I could. And then Russell came on and just drove that point home with a loving golden spike. And so I would encourage anyone who's hearing this, share your story. Don't be afraid. If you don't feel like you don't have the success and all these other people are massively successful, what do I have to offer? I guarantee that you have something that will change one person's life. You have something to offer that could take my business to the next level, and it's valuable. You're valuable, what you have, and what you can change lives. And so don't be afraid if you feel like a failure. Don't be afraid if you've lost all your money and you don't know how to pay your car payment, or you don't know how to pay the house payment. Just have faith that what you have is something that will help somebody. Have faith in the 2 Comma Club program. Like no other, guys. You will absolutely have an opportunity to excel with whatever it is you're bringing to the table, and follow your coaches, trust them. They're going to make a difference in your lives, in the lives of all the people you serve. And so I want to thank Russell Brunson for helping me have this realization today, helping me have the courage to get on a Facebook Live when I'm an introvert. I hate Facebook Lives. Talk more about that later, but thank you, Russell. Thank you all of the ClickFunnels staff and team who are phenomenal to work with. And thank you to the 2 Comma Club X coaches, Julie, Steven, Alex, John. I can't wait to hear from Myron this year. All of you guys have truly made a difference in our lives, and we look forward to taking our next businesses to the 2 Comma Club, and we will focus on one funnel until we hit 1 million. We promise you that, Russell. So thank you, guys. This is Brad with Entrepreneur Secrets, and I will see you on the right side of success.